was lost in the smoke. Every promise I made was a promise I broke. The woman I loved, she walked away. Took the children's laughter, left me in decay. I gambled my soul, I sold my name. Burned every bridge in the fire of shame. And I stared in the mirror, a ghost in my eyes. A man still breathing, but already died. Were longer than the years I stole. The hunger inside had swallowed me whole. I begged the silence, I cursed the rain. I chained myself to a world of pain. But one dark night when the steady stride. The past still haunts, but it can't decide. For I've seen the grave, I've felt its breath, but I learned that hope is stronger than death. To the broken man who can't see the dawn, if you're lost tonight, hear this song. You're stronger than the chains you've worn so long. The night may whisper that you can't be saved, but the truth is louder. You're more than a grave. These are the chains I broke, the curse I left behind. From the ashes I awoke with a brand new state of mind. I was a prisoner of the life I chose, but I'm free at last, and my spirit knows. Yes, I'm free at last, and my spirit knows. I've seen the storms tear the mountains down. I watched the silence drown a town. I felt the fire scorch my skin, and I've lost more battles than I've ever won. But here I stand, unbowed, unshaken, a soul on fire, never forsaken. For the truth of men is not in their fall, but the way they rise when they've lost it all. Pressed hard on my chest, took every dream, put hope to the test. But the deeper the night, the brighter the flame. The scars on my body, they carry no shame. For pain is a teacher, cruel but kind. It carves the steel in a man's own mind. And the road may break the bones we make, but the soul inside, it will not shake. Every scar, every tear, every night we've cried is the proof we live, not the proof we've died. We do not break, we bend, we rise. Through darkest storms, through endless skies, our souls are stronger than the chains of fate. We carry the fire, we do not break. I've seen the widow hold her ground, raise her children when no one's around. I've seen the soldier with haunted eyes still lift his brother when the silence cries. I've seen the broken man learn to stand, build a kingdom with his own bare hands. And I know this truth no night can take. The human heart, it will not break. Every scar, every tear, every night we've cried is the proof we live, not the proof we've died. We do not break, we bend, we rise. Through darkest storms, through endless skies, our souls are stronger than the chains of fate. We carry the fire, we do not break. When the world says quit, let your spirit roar. When the night says end, fight a little more. For the crown of life is the road we take, and the song we sing, we do not break. We do not break. We bend, we rise through darkest storms, through endless skies. Our souls are stronger than the chains of fate. We carry the fire, we do not break. Yes, we carry the fire, we do not break.
I wore the chains for a crime not mine, marked as a liar by the hands of time. The whispers burn like a brand on my skin. The world said guilty, though I never sinned. I walked through fire, I bled in shame, carried the cross of another's name. And every night I heard the cry, you'll never be free, you'll live this life. Truth lay buried, lost in time. Yet deep inside, a voice still spoke, a flame unbroken. And though the spirit broke, it whispered soft through the storms I brave. The truth will rise, you will be safe. The night may lie, but the dawn will speak. The chains will fall and the strong stay me. I carry the guilt for a dead not mine. I bore the shame through the years of time. But the truth came shining, it broke the chain, and I stand redeemed from a world of One day the silence began to break, the lies unmasked, the world awake. The guilty fell, their shadows torn, and I rose again, though my my soul was worn. Now I walk with scars, but I walk in light. The truth has conquered the endless night, and the burden I carry, not meant for me, became the song of my victory. The night may lie, but the dawn will speak. The chains will fall when the strong stay me. I carry the guilt for a debt not mine. I bore the shame through the years of time, but the truth came shining. It broke the chain, and I stand redeemed from a world of to the broken men who bear the blame for the lies that stain another's name. Hold on, hold fast, let your spirit stay. The truth will rise, it will find its way. I carry the guilt for a debt not mine. I bore the shame through the years of time, but the truth came shining. It broke the chain, and I stand redeemed from a world of pain. Yes, I stand redeemed from a world of pain. His hands were broken, his back was sore. He built a home from an empty floor. Every dawn he rose through the cold, through the rain, trading his youth for a lifetime of pain. He walked through hunger, he carried the load, chose his children's dreams over his own. No crown, no glory, no riches to show, but his love was a seed that would always grow. He gave up the nights, he gave up his rest, laid down his heart so they lived their best. The shoes he wore were torn and thin, but his children walked in the finest skin. He said, take the world, take what I could not, make a life from the chances I never got. And though he stood with nothing in hand, he gave them the earth by the strength of a man. And the years rolled by, but the truth remained. A father's love is a holy flame. He's the man they call Father, the hero unsung. He carried the weight so the battles you fought, the life you knew. Now he walks in peace with a humble heart, a man of honor set apart. For the riches he holds are not of gold, but the love of his children as he grows old. And the years rolled by, but the truth remained. A father's love is a holy flame. He's the man they call Father, the hero unsung. He carried the weight so his children could run. And when the journey reached the light of day, they gave it all back in a grander way. He never asked, he never claimed, but the life he lived carved out the names. And when they rose, they knelt instead to honor the man who their lives had fed. He's the man they call Father, the hero unsung. He carried the weight so his children could run. And when their journey reached the light of day, they gave it all back in a grander way. Yes, they gave it all back in a grander way. I was a wanderer lost on the road, carry the weight of a heavy load. But then your hand reached out for mine, and the night gave way to a light divine. Two broken hearts, yet bound as one, together stronger than we'd ever become. For love's not chains, it's the wings we find. It lifts the soul, it frees the mind. Through storms we walked, through fire we bled, through silent nights where no word was said. But side by side we held the line. Your soul was the armor, your love was mine. The world may shake, the years may fade, but a vow like ours is never betrayed. For in your eyes I've always known this love's the seed in our hearts, the home. Alone we're fragile, but together we rise. Two souls united beneath the skies. Two souls, one flame, a fire that won't die. Through the darkest nights we still reach the sky. Hand in hand, through joy and pain. One flame. I've seen the vows carved deep in stone,
not in words, but in how we've grown through every loss, through every gain. Your love's a shelter in every rain, and when the grave one day will call, our song will echo unbroken tall. For the bond we share is the truth we claim, two souls forever, one holy flame. Alone we're fragile, but together we rise. Two souls united beneath the skies. Two souls, one flame, a fire that won't die. Through the darkest nights, we still reach the sky. Hand in hand, through joy and pain. Souls, one flame. Let the world grow cold, let the years pass by. Our love's eternal, it will never die. For when two hearts become the same, the world is conquered by one flame. Two souls, one flame, a fire that won't die. Through the darkest nights, we still reach the sky. Hand in hand, two souls, one flame. Yes, forever stronger. Two souls, one flame. I walk through the shadows, unheard, unseen. Carve my life in the spaces between. The sweat, the tears, the years I gave buried my pride, but my soul stayed brave. I carried the weight when no one knew, built my world with these hands of truth. And though the silence cut me deep, the fire I lit was mine to keep. I've been forgotten, I've been denied. Watch my worth get cast aside. But the scars I wear, they bear my name. Proof of a battle, proof of the flame. And one day soon the world will know the seeds I planted, the love I sowed. For honor lives where silence dies, and truth will shine through weary eyes. The road was long, but I held my ground, and now my voice will shake the sound. When the world finally sees the man I become, through the blood and the scars, through the trials I won, every tear, every fight, every broken plea was a path to the day
I stand with the dawn in my eyes. The weight is gone, the truth won't hide. For recognition ain't crowns or gold, it's the honor of stories finally told. My children rise, they call my name. They know the cost, they feel the flame. And though I walk through fire and stone, I stand here proud, I am not alone. The road was long, but I held my ground. And now my voice will shake the sound. When the world finally sees the man I've become, through the blood and the scars, through the trials I've won, every tear, every fight, every broken plea was the path to the day when the world finally sees. Recognition is not the fame, it's love remembered, it's honored names. It's knowing your life was not in vain, that your fire lit another flame. When the world finally sees the man I've become, through the blood and the scars, through the trials I won, every tear, every fight, every broken plea was the path to the day when the world finally sees. Yes, the path to the day when the world finally sees. I've stumbled before, I've bled on a stone, I've carried mistakes I thought were my own. The road to forgive the man who falls, but a fool keeps running into the walls. The fire will burn, that's how we learn, but touch it again and you'll never return. For wisdom lies where the scars reside, but a stubborn heart is a curse inside. I've seen lives lost for the same mistake. To fall is human, to rise is strength. To change your course takes soul and length. But the man who stays where he always plays is to chain yourself to the pain you know.
I chased the wind, I fought the fire. I burned my youth on a fool's desire. But every scar became a voice, a teacher whispering, make a choice. The path is narrow, the road is long, but every trial carves a song. And a wiser man is not born fast, he is forged through storms that never last. I've seen the proud brought to their knees. I've seen the truth in the quiet breeze. The golden man will fade to dust, but love and honor are the crown we trust. Wisdom's weight is a holy flame, it cuts the lies, it shapes the name. And though the world may chase the loud, the wise walk silent, but stand unbowed. The strongest men aren't those who reign, but those who turn their scars to gain. This is the crown of wisdom, carved by the hand of time. It shines through pain and sorrow. It makes the spirit climb. For the greatest throne a man can claim is a heart made whole by the crown of flame. I've seen the fool repeat his fall, blind to the voice that could save it all. But wisdom grows where the humble stand, with open hearts and open hands. The silence speaks, the shadows teach, the deepest truths are the hardest to reach. And when I die, let it be said, he carried the crown upon his head. The strongest men aren't those who reign, but those who turn their scars to gain. This is the crown of wisdom, carved by the hand of time. It shines through pain and sorrow. It makes the spirit climb. This is the crown of wisdom, carved by the hand of time. It shines through pain and sorrow. It makes the spirit climb. For the greatest throne a man can claim is a heart made whole by the crown of flame. Yes, a heart made whole by the crown of flame. I've seen the liars climb so fast on broken backs, on shadows cast. They wear their crowns, they hold their gold, but their empty hearts are bought and sold. I've walked the dirt, I've earned each scar, I've carried truth like a guiding star. And though the road was long and wide, I kept my soul, I kept my pride. Will tempt with an easy hand. It'll sell you fame, it'll sell you sand. But what's a throne if your soul ain't true? What's a crown if it don't fit you? I'd rather stand with an honest name than win the world with a thief's acclaim. For the man who rises clean and whole holds the rarest treasure, his very soul. I won't betray the man inside, for truth's the fire in which I rise. I will rise without chains. I will stand without shame. Every step I take is an honest flame. I've seen the strong who never cheat, who build their lives with hands and feet. They fight their battles, they pay their dues, and in the end they never lose. For wealth may fade and power fall, but honor's the crown that outshines all. And when I'm gone, let the world all say he lived with truth till his final day. I won't betray the man inside, for truth's the fire in which I rise. I will rise without chains. I will stand without shame. Every step I take is an honest flame. My soul is gone, but with
liars fall, let the thieves decay. I'll hold my ground in the light of day, for the only victory worth the fight is the one where a man can sleep at night. I will rise without chains. I will stand without shame. Every step I take is an honest flame. For success means nothing if my soul is gone. But with truth in my heart, I'll keep walking on. Yes, with truth in my heart, I'll keep walking on. I've made a vow the world can't hear, spoken in silence, carved in fear. Not to the crowd, not to the land, but to the man I am by my own hand. The nights were cruel, the days were long, but I swore my soul would remain strong. No matter the storm, no matter the cost, I won't betray the man I've lost. But my word to myself is a truth I may fade, but the man inside is the one I've made. And when I die, let the story tell, he never broke his oath to himself. This is my oath.